Well, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Dana here, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. You're probably only seeing this part if you're on the replay because it's live and it just went live. Most people aren't on yet because it takes a minute to notify people that I went live. So anyways, if you're new here, my name is Dana. I'm a full-time reseller, and I resell on eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, Poshmark, Depop, all that fun stuff. Today I have sales for eBay, Amazon, and Mercari going out. And a little over 1,400 bucks, almost 1,500 bucks today. I've got 6 pending orders that haven't paid yet. So if any of those pay while we're live, I'll pack and ship those too. I'm open for questions. If you've got questions or comments, drop them in the chat. If you're live, if you're watching on the replay, drop them down below. And if you're watching and you're not, consider subscribing if you enjoy my content. I really would appreciate it. So anyways, I'll give it a minute for a few people to pop on, but I'm going to move the chair to the side because I pack over there behind me with my wall of boxes. And I'm just going to get started. So let's do this because I already packed some stuff. So forgive me, this is a Pokeball. If you watched any of my other ones, I bought this Pokeball. It's a Mega Constructs set. It's like Lego, but it's by Mega. And I packed this the other day. They hadn't paid for it yet, but I went ahead and packed it because I was packing 4 other ones. And this was $17.50 at Target, and it sold for 50 bucks on eBay. This is a bread maker pan and paddle set. It sold for $45. I had the whole bread maker. What's going on, Kyle? I'm missing something over there. Anyways, I had the whole, I'm showing their address on here. I had the whole bread maker listed for $75 plus shipping, and I had the pan and paddle from the inside listed for $35 plus shipping, and just the pan and paddle sold first. And I'm totally fine with that because I only have $5 into the whole bread maker. So I'm just gonna get rid of the outside because it's so heavy and I don't really want to ship it anyways. And then I sold a Crusticoid. Again, I'll turn their address around. This is a Heroes of Gujitsu Crusticoid. I sold it on Amazon. It was $9 WTX Flipper. Good morning, what's going on? This was $9.99 at Target, and it sold on Amazon for $41.22. Weird number, I know, but that's what it sold for. So anyways, these ones are paid and shipped. I also sold a Gigundo dinosaur. It's like this big by like this big on Amazon. It was 35 bucks at Target, Black Friday special kind of deal, and it sold for $95 on Amazon. There we go. I think we're all caught up on stuff that I packed prior. So let's do, let's start with some DVDs. We sold, it's brand new sealed, The Ghost and Miss Muir. And let's see, I think this one needs a bigger bubble mailer. So The Ghost and Miss Muir was $1 at a thrift store, brand new sealed. I bought a whole bunch of DVDs at the thrift store the other day. I bought a whole bunch yesterday too, but The Ghost. Make sure I label it so I don't get it mixed up. And The Ghost and Miss Muir sold for $19.99 free shipping. So I'm happy with that, especially because it's just a bubble mailer. Peel and stick. That's done. It's kind of in my way. Anyways, the next thing I sold on here is Taylor Swift. This is World Tour Live CD Blu-ray combo set. This was $1.29 at Goodwill. It's brand new sealed. You can see that on there. I accepted a best offer of $30 free shipping for this. And I just want to say I saw like a million people. There's only 4 people in here right now, but I'll call it out. I called these out, these bubble mailers, the pen bubble mailers that were 98 cents at Walmart. I called those out the day before Thanksgiving, and I shared it on my Instagram and said to go check it out. It was on a story. It wasn't on a post. I don't need the stuff, but I saw a lot of people have been shouting out other people for thank you for calling this out. They're much bigger channels, so obviously people saw it from them first. But I just want y'all to know I'm the first one who called it out that I know of. So anyways, $30 from $1.29. And the only problem with these ones, so I got 50 of them, 50 packs of 15, is, well, you're not going to be able to tell from the computer screen right there, but like this is Blu-ray, it barely fits in there. It's super tight. This is Taylor. So anyways, it's super tight in there, and if you were shipping some things, my other bubble mailers that I use are a larger bubble mailer. So let me just show you for context. So this is the 98-cent one, which is a 6x9. My other one is a 7x10. So you can see it's quite a bit larger on there. And some of the stuff, or like if you're shipping 2 DVDs or whatever, they don't fit in a single one. So just kind of an FYI on that. It's going to be for smaller things. But I can use it for a smaller thing like this Brian Hayes. This is a little token here. It's a coin. Am I going to turn it the right way? There we go. 39mm collector's edition, limited 1,000. This came out of these Heritage Mint trading coin series. They were $20 for a box, and you got 2 coins in it. And I hadn't seen them before. I hadn't opened them, and I wasn't really sure. So me being me, I said, I'm going to get 4 boxes of those. This has like a stripe on it or something from the factory. It's stuck under the seal. I don't want to break the seal though. Yeah, whoever buys it will. There we go. Got it. Anyways, oh man, I'm going to keep throwing this thing at the ground. Ended up being able to get 25 packs of them thanks to you. They are on the small side, but have been useful. See, so Kyle knows I called those out before everybody. And I was a little jealous. Harry Tornado called out a bunch of people yesterday on his video and said, hey, thank you to all these people who called it out first. And I'm like, it was me. I called it out first. I want my Harry Tornado shout out. I'm not going to get it, though. Unless you know him and you can tell him to shout me out. It's all right. I still love him. So I'm going to pack this. I'm wrapping it in cardboard. So it's just some scrap cardboard, that coin. And I am going to put it into one of those smaller bubble mailers, one of those pen bubble mailers that we just used for Taylor Swift. And this is going to keep it nice and safe. And I'm going to use these small bubble mailers for small stuff. And I'll save my big bubble mailers for big stuff. And again, super cheap. This is the coin. So effectively, if you think about this, the coin, did I tell you what it sold for? I don't think I told you what it sold for. $40. $40 plus shipping. Is that crazy? $40 for that coin. Paid $20 for the box. Paid $80 total. So I have a bunch of other coins, 7 other coins, right? So if I bought 4 boxes, there was 2 coins per box. I have 7 other coins, and I need $40 out of them to get break even, and then anything after that is profit. So we'll see how that all shakes out. Let's do this one. So I sold this Niners, San Francisco 49ers. You can see the tag on there, $12.99 at Ross. This sold on Mercari for $30 plus shipping. So not too bad, a little profit on there. And I've shipped a few of these things so far, and I've just been doing them in a poly mailer. So super easy. Has the tag on there just in case, for curiosity. Can you read that? $50 is the retail on these. So I got a lot. I have a long way to go to be profitable on these. This was on a video that I did last week. My video did pretty well. It was my second It's my number 2 video right now behind a mystery box unboxing for views and stuff like that. I appreciate everybody who was here watching me on Monday. I had over $5,500 go out on Monday. Not my biggest weekend yet, surprisingly. I was pretty dang close to it. If I count in Amazon FBA, it was absolutely my biggest weekend. But I only count when I do these live what solds and all that, what I'm physically packing, because I don't think it would be fair to count all the FBA sales that Amazon shipped for me. I mean, I could, but I don't think you guys are. I'm only showing you and telling you what you can physically see in front of you that I'm packing. I sold another Tesla Cybertruck Hot Wheels ID. These are $4.99 at Target. If you have a red card, you get 5% off. And they were running. I also have a 10% off coupon that I got as well. So this ended up being, after taxes and everything, still under $5. This is the 7th one that I've sold. And it sold for $20, free shipping. So again, I apologize for how loud the tape is. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Short of buying quiet tape. I know they make quiet tape, but that stuff is crazy expensive. Hang on, I just want to see what this was. Load, you sucker. Doesn't want to load. It doesn't want to load. I don't want to wait. Let's see. I need 1, 2. I'll do 2 boxes. And that'll be a bigger one. How are your sales? What's up, Joe? Good morning. My sales up till like midday yesterday were kind of weak. And I went in and I started a 10% off Christmas sale. So any kind of Christmas decorations. I went in and did a 10% off Christmas decoration sale. And you'll see in a little bit, I sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Department 56 Christmas decorations for a fairly decent amount. So I got my quantity up. Some of them weren't high dollar, but they were still decent sales. But I want to get out of that Department 56 stuff before it's too late in the season and people are no longer trying to fill out their collection, whatever. All right, the first one is Betty Boop on a sleigh. It's a musical Betty Boop. She needs new batteries, so she'll sing, but it's musical Betty Boop with her little dog. It's an ornament, and I paid $1 for this at an estate sale, and it sold for $18, free shipping. So, you know, not huge, but if you think about it, it's going to go first class. It goes into a box that I already have, a little bit of packing paper. That's how long it took to pack it. Less than a minute, even showing you and talking about it. This is going to be 8 ounces or less. day. So fees, everything, I'm still going to make like $10 on that, which for the time invested, I think is strongly worth it. Sold another Hot Wheels Jeep. I got 2 of these. I honestly shipped them backwards because I opened this one to check the serial number, and this is the one I pictured, but the one I sold first, I shipped the one that was still sealed, and I should have checked the serial number, because if it's a low serial number on these Hot Wheels limited edition releases, they're worth significantly more. But I sold both of them for $55 plus shipping. They were $35 in taxes, so it's $41 all in on these ones. Not a huge hit. So again, you got to swing and a miss sometimes. Still going to make a profit. It's only going to be $4 or $5 on it, but I buy a couple of each one that drops, because some of the ones that have dropped, I've made over $100 on. So it's, to me, it's a limited risk with a high reward. So worst case, I sell it for break even or slightly below maybe. Best case, it's a really rare hot one, and everybody wants it, and you make $100 on it. So I think it's worth it to buy them all. I don't question them. I just buy them whenever Hot Wheels does a limited release. And these are not sold in stores. These ones, they're only sold online, and you have to be a member of the Hot Wheels Collector Club, the Red Line Collector Club, to get access to them. See, we got it. Jeep Hot Wheels. For my first month in, I'm just under $3,000 in gross sales. I'll be honest, I've been at the right place at the right time and found some rare items that sold for really good amounts. That's part of the game, man. Sometimes you'll have a dry week or 2 or 3, and other times you just hit and you find all kinds of rare stuff. I hit a lot of Chase toys this year, and but I've slowed, which I was expecting. Just over 100 listings. Try to keep listing. See, that's the deal. You have to have more listings if you want consistent sales. They say in general, this could be true, it could be not true. It's not 100% true for me, but you're going to sell one thing for every 100 items you have listed per day. So if you have 100 listings, what's going on, Marcus? You shouldn't expect to sell more than 1 or 2 items a day. Maybe a little bit more right now because it's Christmas time and people are buying gifts. Depending on how hot your items are, you could have 10 items and sell all 10 items in a day if they're hot items. But see, like I've got a big mix. I've got Squishmallows and toys and educational DVDs and autographed books and Lego and puzzle and shoes and Christmas. So I am spread across a wide variety of things. I have 1,300 listings currently right now, and I have, let's see, it was 21 on eBay, 27, 20. I have 30 things going out today from 1,300. So I sold basically maybe a little bit over 2 per 100 listings. So I wouldn't have 30 plus things going out if I didn't have 1,300 listings. So listings for the sake of having listings is not good. Listings that are quality and priced right and good pictures and good title and good keywords, that's where you'll make your money. Man, I feel like I gotta blow my nose. Let's see, what's next? Let's see, I sold these Keen sandals for $50 plus shipping. I paid $2 for these at an estate sale, and I believe that I can get them into a padded flat rate, and if I can, that's how they're going. So anyways, all that just to say, job takes priority. Well, if you've got a full-time job, yeah, you got to focus on that. This is my full-time job, so I have nothing to do but come talk to you fine folks. List, ship, source, repeat. All right, they're in there. I'm going to tape them shut a little bit better, but these are the Keen. see, Marcus, who was just talking a minute ago, Dixon's Pickens, he just went full-time. If you're still in here, Marcus, how many listings are you up to? And how many roughly do you think you're selling a day? Just kind of curious for a frame of reference. Anybody else, if you're brave enough to share it, drop it in the comments or the chat over there. How many listings you have active and roughly how many you think you sell per day. I'm just kind of curious. Just you could share it with other people. We've got not a ton, but there's 10 people watching right now. 930 and about 1%. Yep, so the 1% rule. I sold Sully and Boo Squishmallows. Aren't they so cute? This is the part where you'll laugh and you'll cry, and that was on my description. Anyways, brand new with tags, paid $16 a piece for these, taxes and everything included at Walgreens, and they sold for 40 bucks, free shipping. So not huge, but again, it's gonna go first class. And they're squishy toys. See if I can get them in there while I'm looking at the screen. So I'm just gonna polybag them. I don't believe that there's any and if that sounded bad, Joe, forgive me if I'm trying to sound, if that sounds bad in any way. I'm not trying to sound bad. I'm just trying to motivate and show you or tell you, don't feel bad if you're only selling so much, if you only have 100 listings, because that's normal, right? That was my whole point with all that. If I didn't get there, is that that's normal, that you're not going to see 30 sales. Like I wouldn't, there's no chance. Absolutely zero chance. I will be 100% upfront with you and say I would not have this $1,500 sales day today if I didn't have 1,300 items. All right, let's see. 1,800 listings and sell right at 1%. Do you ship the 24-inch Squishmallow in a bag too? No, because those are over a pound and I box those. But good question. Man, what is that? It's snot, that's what it is. I know that, I'm sorry. But you know, it is what it is. I sold this Lux Wi-Fi Geo thermostat. I paid $5 for this at a yard sale. And I know it's over a pound because I've shipped one of these before. It's in its own protective cardboard box, which means we get to be cheap. Stick it in a bubble mailer, flat rate envelope. It's in a box, or it can't get damaged, and it's over a pound. You should be using these flat rate envelopes. Lux. All right. I'm going to show this. I got to figure this out. There's a guy from Australia that paid $2 for this stupid thing, and he just wants me to send him the code off the card here. 9 out of 10 times, I wouldn't do that, but I believe he said he worked it out to where he selected local pickup, and he's going to send me the code. So I'm just going to show it to you, and I'm going to move it on the side because it's not really exciting, and I don't know how I'm going to deal with it yet. So let's see. Let's do these. I sold Charmed, the complete series on DVD. You can see right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? 8. 8 seasons. If I can learn how to count, I could tell you better. Move these a little bit, make a little more room. And I got a best offer of $70 on these. I paid $2 a piece for them, so I've got 16 bucks in, and very happy with that sale. Snot, I know that. Almost choked on my chicken pot pie laughing. See, I told you in the, if you guys didn't come from one of my other or one of my links. I posted in a few groups. Said you'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll have the time of your life, or it's free. So she laughed. So it's not free. You owe me a like on the video and a subscribe if you haven't. Everybody else, it's still free for you. Oh man. I'm stoked. You guys know why I'm stoked? I have been doing this since February on YouTube. Ooh, I hope they fit. I hope they fit. This box with just a dinky little space right there, so we'll fill that space and we'll be good to go. I've been doing YouTube since February, and I do it for fun to share with you guys and girls. I do it to keep myself sane, to have somebody to talk to, right? Because it's not as fun. This is it's a very lonely job otherwise. Just being upfront with anybody who is not a full-time reseller. You don't have the coworker to go talk to, and you don't leave your house other than going sourcing or the post office. So anyways, that's part of why I started this. Another part was I thought eventually maybe I could help replace some of the income that I lost from being full-time employed to full-time reseller. With a couple bucks a month from, YouTube would be pretty nice. And you have to get 4,000 watch hours in a year to qualify to get paid for YouTube. I am 230 hours away, and I have till February to get it. Which I don't think it's going to take me till February. I think it's going to happen in the next 3 weeks. And I'm pretty stoked about that. That's a pretty exciting milestone for me. We hit the 1,000 subscribers 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I need to post the giveaway video for that. Man, put the tape on there, kind of funky. But anyways, I'm pretty happy about that. This is the Charmed DVDs. It is heavy as all get out, but it's DVDs and it goes media mail, so that's going to cost me like $6-7 to ship, even though it's super heavy and a fairly decent sized box. I'm going to ship the next one. This is a burger truck, Lego Creator burger truck, 3-in-1. This was on promo on Target. You'll see that. That's pretty cool, ain't it? So it can do the burger truck. It can be a little hot rod. It can be a little dune buggy, whatever. And this sold on Amazon for $57.99. I paid $24.99 at Target. It was on promo, on sale, so I bought 4 of them, which was the max it would allow me to buy. I bought them online and I had them shipped to me, which is the best. I didn't even have to leave my house. Just had them shipped to me, and then all I have to do is stick it. It fits exactly in this priority 1095 box. Give it a little extra tape just because. I don't always trust the tape seals on boxes and stuff like that. So not a ton of profit in this one. Again, if you think about the numbers on it after shipping and fees and all that, I'll make $10 But if you think about it, 25 into the 57 or whatever, I still made almost a 50% return. 50%. Go to the stock market. I love investing. We'll talk about that more at some point. If y'all want to talk about it, I'm happy to talk about it. Ask me some questions. Anyways, to take 25 bucks, throw something in a box, and then get $35 back, I would do that every single day. I'm trying to do that every single day. Let's do it with another thing similar. At Barnes & Noble, this Lego Technic excavator is $39.99. And if you watched my video Monday, it's $39.99. It's right on the box right there. I got to pull that off. If you watched my video Monday, you saw that I sold a bunch of other Lego sets that if you bought Legos, if you bought $50 in Lego at Legos, it's Lego, don't get mad at me, at Barnes & Noble, that you got a free Harry Potter Lego set. The free set was selling for $73 on Amazon. So I bought this, I bought 2 of these to get to $60 or $80, whatever, yeah, $80. So I was over the 50, and then I got the free set. I sold the free set for $73, and then I've been selling these for $73. So 73, 73, 73 out of 80 bucks. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I didn't have to take photos because I listed them on Amazon. There's already a listing on Amazon. All you have to do is scan the barcode, pick a price. I priced at the low end. Pick a price and put in a quantity. I have 6 of these. Oh, I'm doing the wrong size box. All right, it's a little bit harder. You got to pick the right size box. But anyways, you put it in the right size box, and you get paid. That's it. Super simple. If I was a little bit further away from Christmas, and really I probably could have done it now, I would have just sent these into Amazon FBA, where you just put them all in one big box and you pay like $10 to ship them to Amazon. And then Amazon ships them to the customer for you, and they deal with the housing and the damage and returns, if anything like that. And then I wouldn't be shipping all this stuff, other things that I'm showing you. There's 2 more Harry Potter sets that I'm going to show you in a minute. But I think I'm a little close to Christmas that I don't feel comfortable sending something in, and then at that point you're only going to catch the very, very last minute gift buyers. And I don't want to catch the very, very last minute gift buyers. I want people who are buying now because they're like, oh crap, I need to get this, whatever it was. And people have these things on Amazon wish lists, right? So somebody's had this thing on their wish list, maybe back when it was $40. But now somebody's going to their Christmas wish list and saying, what does Johnny want for Christmas? Well, Johnny wants a Lego excavator, a Lego Technic excavator, and they don't care that it's 80 bucks. It's a gift. Well, $73. They don't care. It's a gift. So they buy it. So after I sold a few of them, I sold the 4 that I bought. I went back to Barnes & Noble, and they still had 4 on the shelf, and I bought all 4, even though they didn't have the free Harry Potter set anymore to get. Uh-oh. Did you guys hear that, or was I too far away from the computer? Yeah, buyer paid for one of the items. All right, nothing too crazy. Let me see what this is. You guys see these new Home Alone shoes that they're doing? It's Kevin's shoe, kind of, from Home Alone. Let me see if it'll come all the way around. Adidas. That's pretty sick, huh? It's got the little like firework thing or firecracker. Oh man. I was going to enter the draw, but it's only available in sizes up to 6.5. I don't know if I'm 6.5. Man, that's so small. I want them for me. I would really rock those. Outsourcing, but wanted to pop in and say you're killing it. Appreciate you, man. I'm going to enter this drawing and see if I can get the 6.5. I don't really want them, but I think they would still sell well. If I could get them in my size, I would totally rock those. Let's see, what is all this? Honor Cooks. Bear with me a second. Yeah, it's already sold out. All right. So I'm in a cook group and they share a lot of fun stuff. I know some of you guys watching right now are from the cook group. I'm just seeing what I'm missing because y'all are getting all the fun stuff while I'm live on here shipping. Clean my workspace, make this a little bit easier. All right, so I paid $1 a piece for these at a DI, which is a local thrift store. So there's 8 of them here, and these sold for $75 plus shipping, $8 into $75 plus shipping. Only one of them is sealed. The rest are not sealed. The box is so big. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think that's work. We're going to the recycle box file. So I saw them, I decided to look at them because there was a set. If it was one individual one of these, I probably wouldn't have given it a second glance. But since there was a whole lot of them, I figured let's take a scan. And so I scanned one, just cover up all the old labels. So I scanned one of them, and it said it was selling for like $8 plus shipping. And I kept scrolling to see if I could find any of them that were in lots, and they had used just that barcode. And sure enough, I found a few lots, and the lots were selling for like $75 to $80. DVDs. And so I said, I'm going to get those. So they had 2 different lots. I have 2 different lots of 8, both listed for $75 plus shipping. First one sold for $75. And again, super happy with that because I only have $8 into it. No testing. The DVDs are not scratched. That's all you have to do for a DVD. Look at it. Is it scratched? No. Put it back in the case. Move on with life. sold this studio puzzle, clear piece on the lake, something like that. Piece on Blue Lake. Anyways, paid $1.50 for this at a estate sale, and it sold for 25 bucks plus shipping. Still have that box. See, I built this box earlier. I just built it for the wrong thing. It wasn't wrong. It was just for the wrong thing. That's fancy. Somebody asked on a different live stream recently. I do not sell used puzzles at all. I only sell new sealed puzzles because there's no way that it's worth my time. All right, so this was 25 bucks that it sold for sealed. There's no way it's worth my time to count 1,000 pieces or try and put it together or something like that to verify that it's all there. It's just not worth it. But if it's brand new and sealed, I'll sell it. The only, I don't want to say only, but the only way I would ever consider buying a used puzzle is if it is something like extremely rare, like a super vintage Star Wars puzzle or something like that, where they might want it just because the box looks cool, and then I would sell it as is, untested, like not verifying piece count, for box only, right? Because then they can't claim not as described or any of that stuff. You sell it for parts only in your description. And then the person buying it knows that, hey, it may or may not all be in there, but that box is pretty cool and I want it. And to be honest, that works a lot. Records, I sell records all the time. People ask me, do you test your records? I never test a record. I have a record player I just listed yesterday, but I don't have one that I test records with. I take pictures of the record and I say, untested, uncleaned, may or may not play, buying for cover art. And because people buy the cover art because they want to put the record on the wall, they don't want to play the record. 9 out of 10 people buying records are not playing that record. I can promise you that. I sold 2 of these Harry Potter 76385 little sets. And this one comes with, my finger's right on them, Harry Potter in there. Comes with Harry Potter, Cho Chang, and Professor Flitwick. So there's 4 different books of the series that they have. Again, these were, let me double check and peel the price tag. Well, I'll show you. Not that it matters. $29.99. These were also ones that I used to buy and get the free $70 Harry Potter piece. Different stores had different Legos. But anyways, these are not selling for a ton. But again, I bought these ones specifically for the intention to get the free one that was selling for $73. So these were $30 minus my 10% discount, which basically just comes back into taxes. So 30 bucks. And they sold on Amazon for $49.99. So I'll make a few dollars on these, but I made the money for the free one turning into $73. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Yep. Took me a second as I was in the store to kind of figure that out of what I wanted to do, because I kept scanning stuff and I was like, well, I'm only going to make a couple dollars on that one. Well, I'm only going to make a couple dollars on that one. And then I said, well, it doesn't matter if you're only going to make a couple dollars on that one. If the free one turns into $73 and you have 0 buy cost and you can sell it for $73, that's your money. So even if you split it across and you say, okay, I paid 20, 20, 20, now I can put that buy cost, which is how I'm going to do it for accounting purposes. So now my real buy cost is $20 on this, and I sold it for the $54, whatever it was. And it's just going to drop right in. Yikes. Don't throw it on the ground. People don't want you messing up their Lego. A little packing paper to keep it from shaking all around in there. And then, again, you guys have seen me do this a few times. Hopefully you know what I'm doing. If you're not new to the channel, you've seen it. If you're new to the channel and you haven't seen it, I just use a sharp point knife. You see it maybe better in front of that box there. You stick it down in the box, flat side down. So this is the not sharp side. That's the side that's down. Don't cut yourself. And then you poke it out the corner. So you can see right there. Just put it on top of the item and poke it out the corner. Just rub it, poke it out the corner, and do that on all four sides. Right, so now we have the marks all the way around it for where the item is. And then you just take the point, the flat point, not the sharp point, and you score along the side from mark to mark. So marky mark and the funky bunch need to get connected. And then you come back and cut up the sides. It's important to do it in that order, because if you cut up the sides all the way first, the box loses some rigidity and it's not as easy to score. And then you can see the sides fold in nice and easy like that. And then what you do, there's two sides here. You can see this side is the plain cardboard side. This side has the adhesive strip on it still. So take the plain cardboard side and cut across it, and then fold that in. So just like you were making a new flap on it, and then you fold over and over the side with the adhesive strip on it. And now you can take and peel that adhesive strip to seal the box. What do you think? Is that a good tip? Is that a good trick? You could just cut that whole top off anyways if you really wanted to. The side with the flap on it. Sometimes I'll just cut that whole thing off and then just tape it shut. But I personally like to leave it on there because I think that second layer of cardboard gives it just a little bit of extra thickness. How close are we on watch hours? I need 230 hours, maybe less. It's more than I'd like. Everybody shout out Adam, Millennial Prophet over there. Let's see if my hours updated. 1,076 subscribers. 3774.8. 225. I need 225 watch hours to be eligible. What is that? To be eligible for monetization. So I have 450 something hours in the last month, which means I should be about 2.5, 3 weeks away from getting there. Oh, that cut was so crooked. That cut was so crooked. don't follow him already, Adam, the Millennial Prophet over there, I'm sure most of you guys in here already know who he is and already follow him, especially if you came from the cook group. But if you don't, he does a lot of retail arbitrage videos, wet solds, that kind of stuff. And I would strongly suggest you go check that man out. And if you're interested in the cook group and you're not a member already and you'd like to join, send me a DM on Instagram and I'll be happy to share with you the registration link. Or go to Adam's channel and he's got a direct link there. They do have a referral program, so if you sign up through me, I get a couple bucks. But just you sign up is all that matters. Because I want you to make some money. I want to make some money. There it is. I put it next to the wrong box. I was like, that box is way shorter than the other box. So we've had like 10 people watching this whole time, and we're at about an hour. So there's 10 hours of my 225 that I need. So it's gonna be like 215. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I sold an Xbox controller. This is a limited edition. It was straight from Microsoft. Works on the XS1 Windows, Android, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I bought 4 of these straight from Microsoft, and I think I paid $69.99 a piece. It sold for $80, and it was kind of hard to get that. I still have more to sell. So this one, bad buy. This was not a good buy. But it is what it is. I mean, and it is not in a thick enough cardboard box to just put it in I would love to put it in a bubble mailer. Stay on the stream until I hit my watch. With 10 people watching, to take 225 hours, that would take a long time. I would love to. But I don't think we have the audience for it right now. Unless y'all guys want to stay on here for 24 hours straight. Turn off comments. That's something else. All right, what do I want to pack this in? I'm walking around like a crazy person. I'm going to end up putting this in a big, giant box. Actually, I'm going to check something before I do that. Chris and Stacy, Flip the World, dropping in to say what's up. Had another, something just paid $1,500 Monday, Tuesday for Wednesday. So this is a 2-day sales. This is not a 1-day sale, by the way, for anybody who is curious about that. I wonder if this would go into a padded flat rate. Sold on Mercari, and I don't remember how it's listed. You have to ship it however it says, whether it's priority or first class, or there's no way I listed this as first class. But let's see if it's FedEx or priority or what. In progress. FedEx Smart Post. So, nope, cannot go. I was going to wrap it and throw it into a padded flat rate, but it doesn't really matter because the buyer paid what the buyer paid. $7.99 for FedEx Smart Post. Could put it into a USPS box. That's against the rules, and you really shouldn't do that. You can get in trouble. I don't think very many people do get in trouble, but you could get in trouble. Ain't nobody got time for that. Dave Grohl, the Storyteller book. So Black Friday, I went out shopping. I only hit Barnes & Noble's, and I got a bunch of signed autographed books. So this is Dave Grohl, obviously Foo Fighters and Nirvana, depending on which band you want to remember him from. And there's his signature, live signature in the book. Dave Grohl, nothing super fancy, but this was $22 after my discount, and sold for $105 plus shipping. So I am very happy with that. And I kept one. I'm debating if I want to keep it, or if I should sell it, because it's a pretty good profit. And honestly, I don't collect anything, like anything other than maybe Broncos hats. I used to have a million CDs and stuff like that too, but I got rid of all of them. Let's see. Nope, that's going to be too thick. All right, I'm just going to ship it in these big boxes again. This is why I shipped them in the other day. It's way too big, but we'll go through the whole process like I did on the last one. So, what do you think? Should I keep one? Or should I take the $75 profit? I could buy an unautographed one for like $19. What if I want the autographed one? 100 plus. What to do? I'm gonna put it into a poly bag, so it's bubble wrapped all the way around. I'll poly bag it just to keep it from any moisture or anything getting in it. Say it goes somewhere and they have rain. We don't have that in Arizona. But let's say it gets it where it goes. Nice and safe in there. So this will go the 3-pound media mail rate. Dave Grohl. No opinions. Nobody would say keep or lose the book. Like I said, I want it, but I don't know that I care so much as that I'd like to have that other $75. Like I think about it and I say, what if I stuck that $75 and I bought a stock with it or something like that? Which one's going to be worth more in, like, is Dave Grohl's autograph on a book going to be worth more than $100 in maybe till he dies? Not that I'm calling for him to die so I can make some money. This guy will probably die first. Nikki Sixx signed autographed book. This was $18 after my discounts, sold for $60 plus shipping. So he'll die before that. I have one more of those. I have one more Elvira book. I have Stevie Van Zandt autographed book. I have a Natalie Portman signed book. And I have a Jimmy Fallon signed book left from Black Friday. But Black Friday at Barnes & Noble was amazing for me. I've made tons. When you count all the Lego that I did, I mean, I've done over $1,000 in Lego from Black Friday. I've made all my money back on the books. So I've sold enough books that I've made all my money back. And I have this freaking strip won't get off my finger. That's on my floor. So even if I didn't sell another autographed book, I'd still be in the profit. And I have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books left to sell. 7 if you count my other day Grohl. So that's where the money is now we're broke even and then some. Fun stuff. Done. Not really. Not really. Oh, I told you guys I sold some Christmas stuff. Oh, I sold Christmas in one motorcycle thing. I don't remember the quantity or the dollars I sold these for, so well, I know this one. This is a pine tree. $20. That's what I sold that for. Probably 50 cents into it. Sold for $20. Got an eBay box, perfect size. Pine tree. All right, so pine tree. Can I get it? Can I get it? There it goes. I'm trying to turn my fan on. I'm hot. It's hot in Arizona. I'm taking my hat off. Y'all can see my undone gray hair and be jealous or not. What do you think? Anyways, I sold Christmas at the Farm. This one is a little girl and a sheep, and then there's like a cow or goat or something. I don't know what it is. It's a cow or a goat. Sold for $25 plus shipping. It's gonna go first class. Let's see, I need 2 boxes this size. So that was the Christmas at the Farm. The other one is called Playing in the Snow. This one sold for $30 plus shipping. It's a little snowman and some people carrying wood and a scarf. So anyways, I said at the beginning, I wanted to get out of some of my Christmas stuff before it got too late. So even though I just listed it previous weekend, I went ahead and I started a 10% off Christmas sale. Basically everything in my store that says Christmas in the description and or title went 10% off. And it's working because I sold a bunch of stuff before then, but I'm almost out. I've only got like 5 small things left to sell. Everything else is the big houses. And since I had so little into these things, I did something slightly different. I went ahead and I just priced everything kind of on the low to middle end, and I put $19.99 flat shipping, regardless where you are, $20 flat shipping. Other than small things, I put first class, obviously. But the big things, I put 20 bucks. Now, someone who lives close to me might only be 15 bucks. Somebody who lives far, it might be 30 bucks. I shipped one to Alaska, and it cost me 40 bucks. But I sold the thing for $60 plus $20 shipping, so I still made money, even though I only charged the $20 for the shipping. And it was double that, really. I figure it's going to wash across all of them. And like I said, I bought this in bulk, and I had such a low buy cost. That really anything I sell above $5 is profit. So I'm making, like on these little things, I'm making a lot of money on those little things. I sold this guy, it's a little stream set. So there's little fish in there, and there's a deer and little fly fishermen and the trees and all that stuff. Maybe that's a little bit better. I got some crazy high def photos of this when I listed it. This sold for $60 plus $20 shipping. So that was a really good one. Of all of the things that were there, I think that was the coolest thing that I have listed. I mean, there's some cool houses. There's a hunting lodge that I thought was pretty cool. Nothing I would care to keep, but I thought it was kind of cool. So it's in styrofoam. You can see on the side right here, it comes in its own styrofoam thing. But on these bigger ones, I'm also going to add a little bit of bubble wrap. Just give a little bit extra protection. And did I not bring it in? I don't know if I brought in the box I was planning on for this. So, all right. You can watch me pack these. These are evergreen trees. I had two of the exact same one. So I listed them in one listing with two quantity, and one guy bought both of them. So, which is great, because I only have to ship once, and one shipping is going to be similar to two shipping, and that was a pain to get out of there. You can see them right there. It's three little Christmas decorations, little Christmas trees. And these sold for 30 bucks a piece, so $60 plus shipping. And I've got this Target box right here. And peel those off, and then we'll cover the label that's left. I personally find it faster to just cover the label than peel the label. Reinforce the bottom. Just the tape from Target that was on here. This is some benefit from ordering online. All those Pokemon ball sets that I sold came in this box. Now I'm going to reuse that box to ship some evergreen Christmas trees. All right, so hopefully y'all can see, just packed in there nice and tight. Packing paper all the way around it. There's packing paper under it. And packing paper over it. And they could throw this from the truck to the doorstep, and I don't think it would break. I hope they don't, but they could. Oh, I lied. I still have another thing to show you. I lied. Sorry, I lied to you guys. I got up early this morning. I'm tired. There was a thing that was supposed to be dropping at 7 a.m. my time. So I got up extra early to get on and get it to the computer. It dropped, and it sold out within seconds, like milliseconds. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. It's a golf club. Let's do the golf club, and then I'll show you the motorcycle thing that sold. So if you don't know, if you haven't shipped them, I gotta look into this. Anybody on here sell golf clubs? Tate grabbed my knife and threw it over here. So I haven't seen it yet, but USPS gives these free, it's called a medium mailing tube. And I ship things like golf clubs mostly, but baseball bats, kites. I've shipped a lot of kites in these. But I saw on Josh, Harry Tornado's channel, that there was an announcement that starting in January or something like that, that USPS is going to add a $15 surcharge or something to any package with a length over 20 inches. Well, this is definitely over 20 inches. So I've been using these free boxes because most golf clubs weigh 2 pounds. Pound and change, and so they just go out at the 2 pound rate. And so it's nice to get the free box. So you have to pay the priority shipping anyways. And yeah, so if there's a $15 surcharge for being over 20 inches on something like this, that's going to make this like $30 to ship, because I mean they're normally like $10 to $12 to ship. So, but if you make it $30 to ship a golf club, that's nuts. And so what I saw, I know Josh posted it on his channel, a link or whatever, maybe it was his Instagram, not his channel, to buying some 5x6 by 48 inch boxes or something like that. That's what I got to do. That's what I'll have to do to then ship with UPS or FedEx or something, because I'm not going to be able to pay $30 and I'm not going to be able to charge $30. So I sold this Ram. You can see it's got a little horn on the back of this putter. It's a brass putter. Paid $1 for this at an estate sale. Sold it for $35 plus shipping. And it's going to fit nice in that box. We don't have to Frankenbox it or anything. I will bubble wrap the head. Where's it at? So give it a little extra protection. Technically, it probably would have been fine even without it, but I am not going to resize this box, so we're just going to give some extra protection. Nothing crazy, just wad some bubble wrap on the end of it. Take your tube that you made, shove her down inside. That bubble wrap that we put on there, it's keeping it nice. It's not wiggling. It's not going to move. And then we just fold the end in. Male and female closure, and that's done. I've seen people ship these without taping the end shut. Don't do that. It may or may not stay. I wouldn't trust it myself. If you don't tape it shut, you're inviting somebody to like open it up and look in there. This is not a valuable putter, so I don't think they would steal it, but just stupid little things you shouldn't do. All right, so the now last thing, I remembered this. I forgot the golf club. I always put my golf clubs over here, and like 3 out of 4 times I forget to show you guys what I sold on them till after I've already packed everything and I said I'm done and I go, hey, bye. And then I look and I'm like, dang it, I forgot to pack the golf clubs again. So anyways, I'll show this one like this, and then maybe I'll pull it up on my phone because you're probably not going to be able to see that very well. Yeah, you're not going to see that. All right. But the good thing, it's in a box with styrofoam all around it. Get as much dust, if any, off of it. So it came in its own shipping box with styrofoam and everything already on it. I do not need to rebox this, which is nice. I'm just going to reinforce the tape all the way. This was given to me for free because it's missing parts. There's like an awning or something that's missing off of it. And I was buying the guy's motorcycles, their Heritage Mint motorcycles. And he had them out for like $50 a piece. And then he said, hey, or he had a sign on the table that said, if you buy them all, I'm willing to make a discount or a better deal or something like that. I was like, oh, well, what's the deal if I buy them all? And he said, $60. He wanted 50 for each, and there was like 8 of these motorcycles. He said $60. And I'll tell you what, I'll throw in these other 2 things. And he brought out a broken motorcycle, which I sold for $100, by the way, the broken one. And then he brought out this for free. It went with the broken motorcycle. And if my phone will load the picture, I'll show you. It sold for $45. So free into 45. Come on, you sucker. Maybe I'll just show it on that one. There's no way that's going to, maybe a little bit that'll focus. No. I don't know. It's a little like the diorama of a Harley dealership or something. Or not a Harley dealership, of a, it says Harley Davidson motorcycles, and it's got a little grass in the yard. And anyways, $45 plus shipping. So I'm fine with that. Again, it's in its own box. I don't have to do anything special to it. Just tape it shut. And then I have this one thing that I've got a box. I've got a perfect box for that out in the garage. So, with all that being said, that's it. Let's turn my light on over here. And we haven't had any comments for like 30 minutes. So I don't know how many people are still there. It says there's 8 people watching, but if you've got any last minute questions, feel free to drop them over there. If you're watching on the replay, appreciate you for making it to this point. drop a thumbs up to let me know you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a thumbs down on the video. Don't do that, but if you hated it, go for it. If you watched an hour and 20 minutes of my video and you hated it, and you're still here, cool. That's cool. I need those watch hours anyways. I shot a video yesterday. Wasn't a very long one, but I shot one. I'll have to see if I can make it into a quality thrift sourcing video. I also shot a few shorts that I plan to upload. So we'll see how those shake out. All right, no questions, no comments. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go get that box and pack that one thing. And then I'm going to weigh them all, lay them all out, print the shipping labels all at once. That's my process. So anyways, y'all have a great day. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you very much. Have a great day.